Hello everyone and welcome to the part 2 of the FH2 Static modeling tutorial. So here we are with the Spanish month from last part. We will do some smoothing and after that unwrapping and texturing. Idea with the smoothing is to actually have the logs look like logs, so some bit twist and turn cylinders, but you don't want the various edges here to show you want something smooth. So to do some smoothing, you have this tool here on the right that allows you to smooth. So you can auto smooth, but if you do it, you can see here that it smooths quite everything, and that's not how we want the thing to look. So you can always tweak here, for example, up, but yeah, not quite good. I will do it manually this time, um, but you can use this for some objects like houses. You can get the right amount of smoothing quite easily. So I will go with first clear, then put the same smoothing group, then remove everything we don't want to be on the same smoothing groups. So that's already better. If we want, we can break a bit the smooth here. So for example, like that. So like it would have been chopped, you know. And it's up to you to decide if you want to do this or not. I guess we'll see how it will looks in the once textured and exported. You have to watch out because, for example, here I got the same smoothing group as there, so it will break the point, the nose here, and make it a bit more round with the lightning, etc. So I will try to rework it to something I like, and I will get to you just later. So I've break a bit the smoothing groups here and there. So it looks like it has been straight chopped, with an axe. I'm not sure it will look good, but I will try it. So we will see the result when we will export it. Next step we want to do it's to start unwrapping or little mount. So unwrapping means that you want all your faces to be set on a 2D plan. So then you will be able to put the textures on that you have in the FH2 folders on atlases, on texture atlases, and also to light map the statics. So let's start. Up. Okay, so I've not opened yet the unwrapper, but you can see some green edges that appeared. Those are actually the cuts on the unwraps. You guys will see. Yeah. So here is one wrap. Well, we don't want it to look like that. If we pack, it's actually not that bad because we have the cylinders here, each one of them. Issue is that we have the points, the I don't know how to call them. Sorry, the pointy ends here, and that's not good at all. So I will just cut the main part of the logs from the ends. Yep. And we will relax so it got the correct dimension. So for the ends, hmm, so we'll have to decide first where do we want our cuts to appear. And of course with the statics we will be a bit fucked one way or another because there will be one point of view where you will see the cuts. So for example here it's on the right. If I set it on the top, well, if you are in front like that you will see it. If I'll set it under you will see it. Here you will see it. So idea will be to not have more than 2 cuts per point of view. So you won't see every cut here and there. It will be a bit subtle. So the cuts for this one will set it under. See, like this. And same for this one. There is no really perfect place for a cut here. But yeah, here you have 2 cuts, and here you have 2 cuts. For this one, the less visible place is right in the middle here. Okay. And so, for the extremities, here we'll see we had a lot of stretching because the shape here in the 3D is not really looking like the one here. So one tool you can use here in this situation is flatten by smoothing groups, since just before I've put the various smoothing groups. Up. Ah! Ah! So, we are back at where we were. So here you see the various cuts. But the shape here is better, you know, it's long, that and it won't stretch the textures as much as he used to be. Stretching by smoothing group is quite a good tool actually to use. Do not use it on cylinders though, because he won't really know where to put the cut. Some other stuff you can use are, for example, let's select here or end. You have reset peel that will well, put it back to where it was, or quick peel. Here we have the same thing. Up. Also, you can use normal mapping, and here it used the top, bottom, right, left, front and back view to unwrap the thing. Here it's of no use, of course. But for some houses or boxes, it's better to have it like that. No, I will take my various ends and link it to the logs, and I will get back to you just once I'm done. Just so you know, when you want to before leaving you, just when you want to stitch one UV piece to another, just select the face you want, the faces you want, the other up, and when you want the good shape up, you press relax, and here we are. So I've just finished to go through all the logs. As you can see here, my unwraps looks like nothing. Up, just relax, and it should looks good, but sometimes it doesn't. Like for example here, here, here. So in that case, you have to tweak a bit the position of the stuff. It's a bit boring when it happens, but don't be afraid. Take up. So here we are, all 5 logs, and you can peg it, put them in the correct position. Yep. And if you want, you can even actually position them like they should look. So up, 1, 2, like this. And like this. So yeah, left, right, middle, and we have our top at the top and the bottom at the bottom. Good. So here we have our basis for the texturing. As you can see, here we are on the channel 1. Um, Static modeling in FH2 use multiple channels actually, up to 5, to put different textures that overlaps and give details, base color, some dirt, some crack, etc. That brings a lot of variation on one regular texture that will make in-game the texture not to have its style visible. You won't see the thing repeating too much, etc. So what we will use is something I've already prepared here. It's all material that I call wood logs. We will use a base color here, base, a detail texture with its bump map, so N detail, and a dirt. We will not use crack for now because we have no use for it. So 1, 2, 3. We won't use 4, and the 5 you will say. Well, 5 is for light maps. So what I will do is actually save my progress of unwrapping on all the channels I've made so far. So to do so, I will do collapse and then unwrap, move to 2, collapse to 3, collapse to 4, collapse, and to 5, collapse. So that way, when I will open the unwraps, I will get the things I've just done as a basis for every texture I've made. So as an example, if I want to do the live maps, I will unwrap, go to channel 5, move, yes, reset. So I lose the information of what I was doing on channel 1, up and open, and I got the basis. Perfect. And that way you will spare a lot of time doing the unwraps because you have done it for every layers. So we will apply our texture here, up, and show the base. I will actually bring another static I've made to get it as a texture reference and scaling. I suggest you to do that also because that way you will have, for example, wood bark that will always look the same, bricks that will always have the same size, wooden planks if, for example, you use the a wood floor, the wood planks will always have approximately the same size, etc. And that way you won't have huge disparities for the same texture that actually looks really horrible in game. So I've brought up one statics. You can see that I've put a different texture on it, which has a crack, and it's the snow. We will perhaps use this texture and modify or export scene later on, so we won't have the snow etc. showing off. So I will change the texture and go to the basis. So here we have two statics, and there is a little bug when you try to unwrap two different mesh simultaneously. When you press relax to have the same scale of things, it doesn't act up as it should. So I will actually um, attach my reference statics to this one, so this bug won't happen. And now we'll go step by step through all the channels. Let's go by channel 1. So we will go fetch our base color 1. So now you can see that since the proportion of the texture is not a square, my stuff is not stretched. So no worries, just relax up. Yeah, sometimes it really doesn't want to behave. Ugh. Voila. So here are my logs, and here is my other static. That I set there. So here you can see my various posts there. So what we will do, we will kit them straight, actually. And first off, try to position the thing how it should look. So yeah, not too much in the green. Okay. And now we will select this and relax. Okay. So what, as you can see when I press relax, you can see this one is getting bigger. That means that actually I have to downscale this. I won't downscale it too much, just a bit, because we really want to keep some variation actually. So don't mind moving stuff around, etc. Here it's the base, so yeah, you have a bit more bit of a freedom there. Okay. And we will collapse. So now I have the texture as I have intended, and we will go to channel 2 now, the detail. Unwrap. Move to channel 2, and it's important actually to press reset, because as you can see, I moved from channel 1 to channel 2, and it actually kept the information of channel 1 to channel 2. I don't want to work with this basis, and I also want to know how this was set before. So I'm gonna bring the texture and put it, but yeah, first press reset, yes, and up, it's back to normal, okay? So now I'm back to the good texture. If you want to tile the thing, it's here. Don't go too much in the various styles because there is a minimum and a maximum of styling. Your UV pieces shouldn't be at more than 16 tile. So plus 16 or minus 16. So yeah, try to keep it as much as possible in tile 1. Of course, you can have things overlapping. For example, here, this is overlapping this one, etc. So here I have my reference. Let's see. Yeah, so I have to make it quite bigger actually. Not that much. Yeah, like that. Okay. Up. So don't mind rotating the stuff so it doesn't look the same. So yeah, like this. Okay. As you can see, the texture is quite detailed, but quite on a short distance, so you will see quickly the repetition. So yeah, be smart with that. You really have to be smart. Also, one thing we'll do differently here is actually okay, we'll just do one test and see how it looks. Yeah, so for example, you can press render here. Yeah, you can see it's too much stretch, so we won't do it like that. Up. So what I will do now is actually put my extremities on the various trunk part texture here. And try to make it look good. So I will get back to you once I'm done with it, okay? So I've tried a different way to unwrap the ends, and to me the best looking unwrap is actually something looking like this. So that way I have the less cut possible, but also as you can see, something a bit matching all around, but the cut, but you can see the texture is quite matching anyway. So yeah, that's the way I will do it actually. Of course, since I'm not taking all the circle, I have also to watch out for the various color change, so at the cut it's not too different. So this has to be a bit avoided actually. So now we are checking where the things are. Okay, so it's at the same place. Okay. Okay, so this one would be moved. Move this one. Okay. Mm, actually, scale a bit the thing. Not too much. So if I press render, yeah, not bad. I guess I missed one. Oh yeah, I missed one. Okay, so that way you can see how I have managed to recut the thing up. Tac. Relax. We'll actually put the cut at the right place. Yeah, better. And move it around. Voilà. So there you can see that my stuff is actually not that far from what's on the left. So yeah, pretty good like that. It's not perfect, but it will be difficult to get something perfect from a game this old, but you can still get something quite satisfying actually. So far we have done the channel 1 and channel 2. We have left to do the dirt, prepare the crack for the snow, and you don't have to do the detail and crack because it matches what you have already done for the detail here and the crack here. But yeah, the video is quite long already, so we'll stop there. Next part, we'll finish actually the texturing, and we'll do the light mapping samples. The unwrap done for the light maps. Until then, see you next time.